Sir, hi. Welcome to Tamil industry.
Thank you, sir.
Srimannarayana. Who is Srimannarayana?
Avane Srimannarayana. I think there is no one other than no one like Srimannarayana because it's a very unique character. I'm not
1 second. Silence, please.
directly watched the okay. Ha. He's a very unique character. I've not seen a character like Narayana. So when we started writing this character, we had this in mind that it's going to be a very weird character which nobody has seen. It's kind of a combination of if I have to put it in words, then it's a combination of Sherlock Holmes and Jack Sparrow, two of my favorite characters. So Narayana is a mixture of both as a character, but obviously when you watch the film, there is no similarity between those two characters and Narayana. He's very quirky. He's very smart. He's intelligent. He'll make you he'll make you do things which he wants you to do without your knowledge. He's that kind of a character, and he's fun also. You love him. You love him for the way he is.
So why this film is going as a pan-India release? What's the special in this? And does the emotions will work out in pan-India?
See, there are few emotions. It works everywhere. Like if the film is humorous, everybody laughs. And if a character is adventurous, everybody loves him. So there's nothing in Avane Srimannarayana which you can't take pan India. Also, Srimannarayana, the whole film is set in a fictional town called Amaravati. It's for me it's like Malgudi. Malgudi, you don't know where Malgudi is. You know that it is in South India, but it can be placed anywhere in South India. It can be in Tamil Nadu, it can be in Kerala, it can be in Karnataka, it can be in Andhra. So Malgudi actually represents the whole South India. So for me, Amaravati is a place like that where I knew it is a fictional town in South India, and since it's a fictional town, now I can explore anything I want. And it's a fictional story, and it's a very commercial story. I could take all kinds of liberty while writing this film, and creatively I can play around a lot. So that was the whole idea. And when we watch the film, we know that irrespective of the language, people will love this film because of the way Narayana is, because of the way it is written, because of the wittiness in the film, because of the humor element in the film, because of the adventure in the film. And there are few things which audience across the country have not seen, which comes in the film. And I believe, be it anyone, they would love to watch the film.
See, whatever in cinema, any language in cinema, especially in Tamil or any languages, end of the day, the content only will speak.
Correct.
Earlier in Tamil films, only the script has been valid.
Correct.
Now it's a fashion of going for the film festivals and grabbing the ideology.
Correct.
But what is your ideology of having and doing in 7 arts? Who is 7 arts? What is the ideology of 7 arts?
So I believe that one guy can write a good script, but when people come together, good writers come together, they can write even better script. But there has to be someone who knows the in and out of the film. Even before it is written, he has to know what is the film about, how the film is going to look like. So that's a role which I play. When these good writers come together and give all their inputs, the script can only get better. It can't go worse. So when this happens, most of the times, only the main writer puts his name, saying that, okay, this is written by me, and the writers who work with him, the co-writers who work with him, normally don't get their credit, but which I think is wrong. So I wanted to carry everyone who sits with me on a discussion, even though sometimes one guy's contribution is just one dialogue in the film, and another guy's contribution is like he would have written the whole probably 2-3 scenes in the film, but without without keeping any bias. I wanted to carry each and every one who contributed to the film, and I thought obviously I can't write all the 7 names written by all 7 people. So I came up with an idea called, whichever team works with me, it will be called as 7 odds, and 7 odds keeps changing with every film. Kirik Party 7 odds very different, and Avane Srimannarayana 7 odds very different, but I call them as 7 odds. It's my writing team, and it's fun working with them.
So the numbers are odd numbers and even numbers, but your people, 7 people, are odd people or even people?
They're odd. They're odd in all terms. The way they think, the way they are. As I said, we have worked even on Sundays. We have taken 1.5 years to write this script, and we thought, we can get this even better. We can get this even better, and we kept working, and we have hardly taken like 5 days break in those 1.5 years. We have worked on Sundays also, and I'm crazy enough to work like that. And my team, I got a team which is as crazy as me, which is why I call them as 7 odds.
See, nowadays, previously it was Kannada people, the territory is very less and the FMS market is very less. Now the Kannada industry has widened the market for pan-India release. Is it for a style or is it for the really content, or really you want to explore pan-India that Kannada people can also...
I don't think you can take every film pan-India, but it's not just Kannada. I think today every regional content deserve to reach across the country. Maniratnam sir had tried it long back. He had done Yuva, he had done Roja, which actually I think it all began with Roja. And Kamal sir, as an actor, he had done this Ek Duje Ke Liye, which also came in Hindi as well after Tamil became a huge hit. So the pan-India culture started from, in terms of region-wise, it started long back. But obviously Kannada is exploring that pan-India market now, and I believe that's the future. Every regional content has to reach across the country, and if it's a good content, it deserves to reach across the country. So Kannada we have started late, but it's okay, not bad.
So there was a cameraman called Jiva who did a film called 12B. So the USP of the film is a person is going to the office. He want to catches the bus 12B. If he catches the bus, what will happen in his life? And if he misses that bus, what are the incidents will happen?
Like Run Lola Run.
Yeah. The same way, the trailer, what you are saying is, in the history, if you met before and met after, what is the USP about that?
No. So the basic philosophy of the film is that so in Hindu mythology, we talk about Vishnu taking avatar again and again to save dharma, and so what we are trying to say in Srimannarayana is that everybody is an avatar. Every human being is an avatar. It's just that you have to realize it. Everybody is a hero, and as soon as you realize your true purpose in life, you become an avatar or a legend. So that is the idea of the film. But as the trailer says, that every hero has 2 conflicts. One is external, one is internal. External conflicts, everybody can win. But the first conflict which you're supposed to win the game of life is your internal conflict. And that when you win that, that's when you become a legend. So the trailer is talking about the Narayana who has won his internal conflict, and the Narayana who is not won his internal conflict, but he's a hero, but he's not a legend yet. Yeah.
So Rakshit has been proven as a good writer, good script writer and everything. In all over the pan, everywhere, the hero, they will think they has to be projected. But in this film, a gun has been projected, a bike has been projected, and the properties has been projected. What is the behind about that?
No, I personally believe that everything which comes in the film should be of some value. And when I write something, I like the idea of legends. That legends create ghost characters. So I didn't want to have Narayana to have a backstory. Instead, I wanted to give him a gun which has a backstory. I wanted to give him shades which had a backstory. I wanted to give him costumes which had a backstory. But he himself doesn't have a backstory. So that was the idea. And I believe just the hero doesn't make a film. A film requires a lot of characters and a lot of conflicts to be a good film. So which is why every character which comes in Avane Srimannarayana or any of my films are important. And if you take out that character, the story will not go forward.
So is a good cop or bad cop or rowdy cop?
Narayana is not a rowdy cop for sure. He is a good and bad cop both. I think everybody has. So that's the whole idea of the film. You know, everybody has a good and bad inside them. It's just that what you choose matters. If you choose good, then you are a good person. If you choose bad, then you are a bad person. So Narayana is both good and bad. He can never be good. He can never be bad.
So cinema is always an entertainment industry, and some directors and some scriptwriters try for an experiment thing. So Srimannarayana is an entertainment film or experiment film?
I like to experiment as well, but I want to make money as well. Not me, at least the producer, he should be safe. I don't want somebody to invest money on me and regret later. Also, with every film, I want the next film has to be bigger than the previous film. Bigger in the sense either with content. Also, I should either with the content or the budget wise. Which means that my present film has to be a hit, so that I can do a bigger film. I can explore a bigger project in the next venture. Which is why I think there is a good balance between experimenting and keeping it commercial. We have experimented, but commercially experimented.
So per year, more than 200, 300 films are coming, but only people watch a few. So why people should watch this film? What is the interesting? Why they should watch this film?
People watch film for entertainment and good visual values. And I think Srimannarayana has everything of that. I mean, if you watch the trailer, you'll get to know that Srimannarayana has good content, also good visuals, and a lot of shootouts, all that, and it's humorous also. It's humorous right from the beginning until the end. So you will get entertained. If you want to laugh lungs out, if you want to laugh, if you want to roll on the floor and laugh like crazy, then you should go to watch Srimannarayana, because I'm sure he'll make you laugh.
See, a writer, a creator can think anything. See, in Jean's film, Director Shankar thought a song that 7 wonders will be there in the song, but the producer Ashoka Mitra, he believed that thing. Like the way you experimented the script and everything, how Pushkar came into that film, how he supported.
I think Pushkar supported throughout, because he never said no to us. Whenever we came up with an idea, whenever I said, okay, we need a bigger set, because when we wrote the script, we had a very small budget, so we were planning to shoot it in real locations. And when I saw the locations, I got a court set up in one fort, and I got a chamber set up in another fort. And then I told Pushkar that if we shoot court in that fort and chamber in this fort, it will look funny, because the structure won't match. Then we came up with an idea of let's go with the set. And then it started with 3 sets, then it increased to 10 sets, and then 17 sets, and today 19 sets. And Pushkar never said no. So I keep telling him that probably I owe you something in previous life, because you're giving me everything now.
So you have visualized the script, and how Sachin incorporated. How Sachin came into the film?
Sachin was a part of writing throughout. We decided that we'll do Srimannarayana next, and then we started reworking on the script which I had written long back. And Sachin was a part of it throughout, and he was there with us as a writer throughout 1.5 years. He used to sit with us. He used to understand the film, and so most of the times when we write the script, I should tell the shots also sometimes, and he knew that okay, this is how Rakshit is imagining this scene to be. And once we went on set, there was no, I didn't have to explain at all. He knew everything. Only few times I used to explain that okay, fine, let's this is what we should be doing. But otherwise, he knew everything.
Thank you. Two minutes about the DOP.
So Karam Chawla has done the camera work in this, and me and Karam Chawla, we have been working together since our debut films. Me as a director, debut director, and he as a debut cinematographer. So it's been like 6 years now since we are working together, and we understand each other really well. We fight on the sets. Not on Avane Srimannarayana, because I was not directing it, but during the shoot of Udidaru Karnante we used to fight a lot, and during Kirik Party I was a producer, so even then we used to fight a lot. I was like, after 6 he doesn't take takes, and I was like, no, you have to take this last shot, I can't come to this same location once again, so we have to finish this shoot kind. But he's a sweetheart, and I don't think I can make any film without Karam Chawla or Rajneesh Loknath. These are two partner in crimes whom I would want in every film of mine.
So there is two music composers.
Ajneesh Loknath and Charan. So I've worked with them. I have worked with both of them. Ajneesh since Udidaru Karnante, that my debut direction. Before that, I did one short film where he scored the music, and then I told him that someday when I direct a feature, you will be my music director. So after that, we worked on Kirik Party as well, and now Avane Srimannarayana. Charan Raj, I have worked with him during Godibana Saranamaikottu, and his music sense in that film is like amazing. So I knew that he's a very good music director, and I wanted both of them on board while making this film. So there are 4 songs in the film, and so I gave 2 songs to Ajneesh and 2 songs to Charan.
Both are music directors or music composers?
They are both, I think, directors and composers. Mostly composers, because most of the times, the writer of the film or the director of the film knows what he exactly wants in the film. So, so he has to direct them, and take them to the route which suits his film. Yeah, so Ajneesh and Charan, they are 90% composers, and I think there's 10% of direction in them as well.
Last 2 questions. See, usually these types of films, heroine doesn't have much scope. Is Shanmi acted in this film, or Shanmi is also acted in this film?
So I don't believe in treating the heroines like eye candies, and I don't believe in having a heroine just for the sake of it, unless if not just the heroine, any actor, even if he comes for one scene, he has to play a major role, and without him the story cannot be completed. So that's my ideology, and so obviously when it comes to heroine, there has to be some depth to the character, and as I said, when you watch the film, you'll get to know. She gives a lot of twists and turns in the film.
One message to the camera. Hi, this is Shetty. I'm debuting in Tamil, and I know all the Tamil audience who accepts the talent and everything. So I'm debuting from this film. Support the film.
Okay.
One second.
Hi, I'm Shetty, and my film Avane Srimannarayana is going to release in Tamil. I'm debuting in Tamil films, and I hope it's a good film, and I am very sure that Tamil audience will always encourage good films. So please come to the theatres and watch the film, and encourage the whole team. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Pushkar, the producer of film Avane Srimannarayana. We are releasing the film in 5 languages on December 27th. Is that okay? Okay. So,
story judge பண்ணி கதை நம்ம பண்ணணும்னு சொல்ற எந்த பேஸ் வந்து உங்களுக்கு தூண்டிச்சு, இன்ஸ்பயர் ஆச்சு ஸ்டோரி டேரக்டர் கிட்ட கேட்டுருப்பீங்க, எப்படி இன்ஸ்பயர்
So we always wanted to make a movie which is completely fictionalized without any references. So that is why this movie is set in year 1980s, where there was no much advanced technology, and for the entire movie we have done it in 90% of the movie is been done in the set. For this particular movie there are 19 sets is been used, and only 10% of the shoot we have shot in real time locations.
பட்ஜெட் வைஸ் வந்து கொஞ்சம் ப்ராசஸ் ஸோ எப்படி ப்ராசஸ் பண்ணீங்க சார் கண்ட்ரோல் பண்ணீங்க
So we always wanted to make a movie universal such that the Kannada movies should go outside and the people should watch, and we get more number of followers from other industries. So I mean, when it comes to Tamil movies, regularly the film gets releases here. Like there are so much of audience base, everything. But when it comes to Kannada movies, like majority of the time we have not achieved that. So after KGF, like this is the beginning, and I'm sure like even we'll get a good fan base and good audience base in Tamil Nadu as well.
ஃபைட் சீக்வன்ஸ் வந்து ட்ரெய்லர் பார்க்கும்போது அவ்வளோ எக்ஸலண்ட்டாக வந்து ஸோ எப்படி திங்க் பண்ணுறீங்க ஃபைட் சீக்வன்ஸ்
In total, in order to achieve this best action sequence and everything, we have nearly spent around 150 days for 5 action sequences. I mean, like when you try to achieve the best shots, for example, landing and everything, it will take so much of takes. For example, in our movie, like so many situations, so many fighting sequences, like we have gone up to 30 retakes. So that is how like you will be able to get the best shot in the final time.
5 லாங்குவேஜில் பண்ணியிருக்கீங்க ஸோ ஹீரோ வந்து தமிழுக்கோ இல்லை மற்ற லாங்குவேஜ்க்கோ நியூ கமர் தான் ஸோ ஆடியன்ஸோட மைண்ட் செட்டப் எப்படி இருக்கும் ஏன்னா தமிழ் சினிமா பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் மாசான ஹீரோஸ் மட்டும்தான்
So we completely understand that whenever a new hero is coming into the new artist is coming into the industry, other industries, it is always difficult, it's always challenging, but we strongly believe that Indian cinema always encouraged good content. We have so many examples which has worked well. So we just believe that when we make a good content which can be catered to universal audience, so then it should work, and Avane Srimannarayana is going to be a good hit in Tamil industry.
டேரக்டர்
So the director, like Sachin, this is his debut movie, but he has worked with us from last 4-5 movies from 2013. So he's a brilliant technician, and in fact, like apart from direction, like he also handled our CG VFX things. So it's a for him also it's a great opportunity, and for us also like working with him, it's a brilliant thing to happen.
ஸ்க்ரீனிங் எத்தனை வேல்யூஸ் எப்படி பண்ணுறீங்க ஃபாரின் அந்த மாதிரி ஏதாவது ஸ்க்ரீனிங் பண்ணுற ஐடியாஸ்
So in total across India we are planning for around nearly 2000 screens, and in foreign like we are targeting around 200. So in together like it will be 2200 considering all 5 languages releases.
இந்த மூவி தியேட்டரில் வந்து யூ வாட்ச் தியேட்டர் ஆடியன்ஸ்
So we request you to support good contents irrespective of the languages. So that will really help the filmmakers to come up with even more unique contents and do experimental things, and which will give more creative things. So kindly watch the movie on December 27th and spread the things to your friends and families. Thank you so much.